After years of speculation and countless headlines, it's finally official. Carlo Ancelotti, one of football's most decorated managers, is taking over the reins of the Brazil national team. And with that appointment, an era of tradition meets transformation for the five-time world champions. From the glittering lights of the Santiago Bernabeu to the samba soul of the Maracanã, Ancelotti's journey now takes him from club royalty to the beating heart of international football. Brazil isn't just calling. They're handing him the keys to the kingdom. The end of an era. At Real Madrid, after a roller coaster 2024-25 campaign with Real Madrid, one filled with highs, lows, and drama, Carlo Ancelotti is stepping down from his post in the Spanish capital. Though Madrid's season may have fallen short of expectations, Ancelotti leaves as the most successful manager in the club's storied history. Let that sink in. More than Zidane, more than Del Bosque, more than Mourinho. It's Ancelotti's name etched deepest into the Bernabeu marble. But now his next chapter begins, and it might just be his most ambitious yet. Brazil's long courtship. The relationship between Ancelotti and the Brazil national team didn't bloom overnight. Brazil's pursuit of the Italian tactician has been a long one, stretching all the way back to their shocking quarter-final exit from the 2022 World Cup in Qatar. When the dream of Hexa was shattered, the Brazilian Football Confederation, CBF, set their sights on someone who could marry discipline with flair, structure with samba. Fast forward to the 2024 Copa America, another premature exit, another blow to national pride. Brazil needed change, and this time they didn't just ask Ancelotti, they got him. When will Ancelotti take charge? The timeline is set. Ancelotti will officially leave Real Madrid after their final La Liga match on May 25th, a showdown against Real Sociedad. The very next day, May 26th, he assumes command of Brazil. There's no rest for legends. Within a week, Ancelotti will announce his first Brazil squad, likely around May 27th, and he'll hit the ground running. Brazil's next big test, a World Cup qualifier against Ecuador on June 6th on enemy soil. And if that wasn't enough pressure, Ancelotti will lead his first home match just 4 days later, when Brazil take on Paraguay on June 10th. Two crucial matches, two opportunities to make a statement, two chances to remind the world Brazil is back. The contract, duration, salaries, and a heartfelt tribute. Carlo Ancelotti's deal with Brazil is both historic and personal. It's a 14-month contract that runs through the end of the 2026 FIFA World Cup, with an option to extend based on performance. For a manager who has won it all at club level, from Champions Leagues to domestic titles in every major league, this represents uncharted territory, his first-ever national team job. According to Spanish outlet AS, Ancelotti will earn €10 million over the course of the contract, with a potential €5 million bonus if he leads Brazil to their long-coveted sixth World Cup title in 2026. But here's the emotional twist. A special clause has been added to the deal. Brazil and Real Madrid will reportedly face off in a friendly match, a tribute to Ancelotti's legendary impact on Los Blancos, a bridge between his past and his future. This match will serve as a celebration of legacy, loyalty, and love for the beautiful game. No date has been announced yet, but when it happens, expect fireworks. Who will make his first Brazil squad? This is where things get interesting. Ancelotti will have mere days to finalize his squad after wrapping up his Real Madrid tenure. While most managers would hesitate to shake things up too soon, don't expect a radical overhaul, at least not immediately. Still, there's a twist of fate. Many of his familiar faces from Madrid may not be available. Vinicius Jr., arguably Brazil's most electrifying attacker, suffered an ankle injury in the dramatic 4-3 El Clásico loss to Barcelona on May 11th. His status for the June qualifiers remains uncertain. Rodrygo, another Ancelotti disciple, picked up an injury in training just days later. His fitness is still being evaluated. Eder Militão is still on the long road to recovery from an ACL injury and is unlikely to be match fit. That leaves Endrick, the teenage phenom and Ancelotti's wild card, as potentially the only immediate link between his past and present. It's poetic in a way. Ancelotti, the old maestro, may begin his Brazil chapter alongside the nation's next great hope. The Neymar question. One of the biggest storylines looming over Ancelotti's appointment is the return of Neymar. The superstar's future with the national team has been the subject of constant speculation following his move to Saudi Arabia and ongoing injury struggles. But there's been a development. According to multiple reports, Ancelotti has reached out to Neymar personally to discuss his potential return to the Selecão. W?